Boys and girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today is going to be what was it meant to say? That could be fascinating indeed. So last time you guys met, it could have been business, it could have been relationship, it doesn't really matter, right? So you put that within your context, you know the deal. Yes. Try to put a hat on just to control the hair. Right, let's move on. I know. Mission impossible, right? Okay, I embrace my mad. It's good. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, file number uno, right? What was it meant to say? Page of Pentacle, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. Oof, gorgeous. Well, what they were meant to say is, before it went wrong, not funny, Axelle, but after a while, you have to giggle because seriously, come on. They were meant to say, well, let's start from the beginning. Let's start over. Let's start again. Let's just have a go. Let's start something. Plant a seed, nourish it, and then see long term. They were meant to say, come on. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And you guys got stagnating. The Wheel of Fortune, indeed, is a movement. But before that, you have to stagnate. You have to stagnate before you move. I know, I'm going right there. So, indeed. So the Wheel of Fortune is so often the wheel, like the mice in the wheel go in circle over and over again, right? So nothing was happening. However, yes, there is movement coming. It's around the corner. It's destiny. It's supposed to happen. Because that's what they were meant to say. They were meant to say, okay, let's just not stay there and fluff around and come on. We were supposed to, make an offer. We were supposed to start working together. We were supposed to be together. So that is going on. And that is coming. Bingo. Moving, which is movement and moving in one word. Absolutely. So moving forward for the better. Good luck is on their side now. Yes. At the time it wasn't, right? So now justice. Of course, justice is going to be served. Things need to be balanced, doing the right thing. Maybe there was some paperwork, some legalities that needed to be sorted. A divorce, a contract for a new job, whatever. Things need to be put in order and to be balanced. Maybe the relationship was out of balance. There was one giving too much, the other one not enough. Justice has been served. So, now we have an offer, a proper. But they were meant to say as well that they probably had love at first sight. And if it's business, they met you and say, oh, wow, amazing, perfect fit. However, there was some situation, there was some paperwork not in place, there were a situation that was not positive. But they never forgot. And that's the idea. They're going to say that, yeah, they were meant to say, I fell in love with you 100%, head over heels, or heel over head. I never figured out that one. Something happening, right? So, that's the point. They were meant to say, I want to make that offer. I was meant to do it like 10 years ago, last week, 2 weeks ago, 10, 20 years ago, doesn't matter. But I was scared. They were meant to say a lot, but they were holding on to their feelings, male or female, doesn't matter. And they had butterflies. But they kept everything within because they wanted to protect their heart, they wanted to protect their, their comfort. The appearances needed to stay the same. They couldn't afford to say anything, but all the way they wanted to be connecting to you, one way or another. They were meant to tell you all that love, all that. They were meant to say that, yes, I was ready to rush towards you, and that's probably what they intend to do now, because stagnation is over, movement, indeed. A lot of passion, a lot of fire. If it's business, doesn't matter, because that's it. That's an impulse. It has to happen now. Messenger. And they also see you, Nine of Pentacles, male or female, doesn't matter. They know that you've been through a lot. Nothing was given to you for free. You had to reinvent yourself hundreds of times at all levels. At the result, you're very together. You know very much where you stand, where you're going for. And they know as well they better present themselves in a good way, otherwise, right? And that is the point, Ten of Pentacles, because both of you, you are a match. You're a power couple, you're a business power couple. Doesn't matter which context, because money is gonna rain. It's gonna rain money. It's raining money. Right, what? But it's just as well, it's a lot of abundances all level. It's about love, it's about respect, it's about values, it's being on the same wavelengths. And together you can build an empire, you can build anything, you can co-create bambinos and bambinas, right? Absolutely. So that is the point. They're meant to say, well, I knew from day one that you were perfect fit. You were absolutely splendid. For whatever reason, I was not able to actually say that to you because I was protecting myself. I was, I didn't want to get hurt, or I was not in a capacity to say so because of whatever. Context, emotion, paperwork, whatever. You put that in your context. But the love never went. Love at first sight, connection, wavelengths, the same. Splendid. That's all I have to say. Splendid. It's meant to be. Ten of Pentacles, you can't fight it. It's like the top of the top. Meant to be. Et voilà. So, round number 2, what was it meant to say? Noise. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Seven of Cups. The world. The lovers. Oh my goodness. Here we go. What was it meant to say? Well, they were meant to say that, yes, I'm procrastinating, I'm daydreaming about you, I'm not getting into action. ¿Por qué? Well, because... because they were in a cycle where they were actually a bit stuck. Obviously, maybe in a third-party situation. So they couldn't move. They couldn't actually move at all. And they would have liked to, but they couldn't. So they were daydreaming, yes. You were definitely in their mind day and night. They were not moving. They were not able to move because the situation was not over. They also saw you as, the soulmate. And if it's business, it's like, indeed, perfect connection. But maybe there was another candidate, or there was another person who was supposed to make a decision, and obviously that blocked. Okay. So that had to go full cycle. Again, the wheel. It had to go full cycle, and for a certain amount of time, nothing was happening. And it was supposed to be that way because the cycle had to be, achieved, terminato, okay? And that's it. So, of course, there's something about online as well, definitely. They think the world of you, the world. And yes, they want to travel the world with you. They want to, finish that cycle, and that's it. So they can actually move towards you. But you can't, totally rush those things. That cycle had to go naturally, organically. So they had to go full cycle with that person, whatever the context is. Because they also see, obviously, that's what they're going to say. They were meant to say, I see you, I think the world of you, I see you as, oh my goodness, my super connection, like the inner child connection. That the Sun is the best card in the whole deck. They see you as someone that's shining so bright. You connect to you two at such a level that nobody can beat that. It's inner child to inner child. And also they see joy, happiness, they see the whole shebang together. Having children as well. Creating businesses, creating whatever. Very creative together. So they wish they would have said that to you. They wish they were in a different kind of energy, because at the time when they met you, wrong timing, right? Yes, the Hermit. So they were probably You need to be in the cave, man cave, woman cave, doesn't matter, and to retreat, to back off, to be the hermit, and to rethink, to appreciate, okay, the pros, the cons, what is going on, how can I do this, and go step by step, piano, piano, very gently. They can't rush that. They couldn't rush it, and they wish they could, but they were not able to, because a lantern doesn't show you the full trajectory. It's a little bit by little bit, like a bit temperance, you know, piano, piano. They wish they could have told you that, indeed, they were not telling you the full truth. They were not able to or didn't want to. Two-faced. Very much connected to your, you know, beauty, but maybe not so much, you know, any further. So they play a game. They wish she could tell you, but I think you knew anyway. Oh God, yeah. You see? Question, answers. Bam, in your face. You, yes, you knew. Queen or king doesn't matter, right? Queen of Swords is the idea, like, I'm lovely, but you know, don't play that game. So they knew that you were going to cut them off, or you probably did cut them off. Yes, because come on, I can see your game. When you see this, you know. Really? Seriously. So they knew. I mean, you knew. And they knew that you knew. What? Yes. Whoa. Okay, a lot of passion, but a new idea, a new beginning, a new start. That's what they want to say, because yes, they played you, they maybe used you, they probably show the face they wanted to show you, but you were not naive, you knew. So they actually shoot themselves on the foot and got burned. Ouch. And now they want to communicate. And they wish they could have communicated at the time, but they were incapable of finding the words and say a thing. But now they're rushing. They want victory with you. It's up to you if you can trust them or not. Business or not business. It's up to you. I can't make that decision for you. And yet, I want to look into it. God, this is going forever. You see, readings go forever after a while. Yes, the thing is, you are each other home, your wish granted. So, I would be tempted to say, yes, you the star, and you shining bright, and you can show the way to that person. You just want to make sure that they are at your level. You know. Okay, now we're talking. Now they actually more noble about the whole thing. They know how to treat people with respect. They're much more grounded. Maybe they're also very much connected to their money and their finance. So what about the heart? Okay, leaving behind, you know, the darkness, moving toward the light, but with or without them. It's going to be one of those readings again. You do have clarity. Yes, you do. Gonna get to the point. Okay, yes, you have clarity and you want a start, a new start. It's an inner battle for sure. A lot of, you know, passion, attraction. Could have been a third party for sure. Could have been. Or it could have been a network, obviously. You connecting through a network, and also matters to celebrate. Maybe you met at an event. Fair enough, you know. What did I say about temperance? I guess you are guided to have a start again. However, it's going to have to be piano, piano. And that is very much what I was saying in connection with this one. Yes, maybe you have, you know, the force, you know, guiding you toward each other and protecting you. Indeed. May the force be with you. It's a personal decision. There's potential, but it has to be step by step, so then they can prove themselves to you again, because there was betrayal, there was not showing the full shebang. I had to. God, this video is forever. Reconciliation, reconnection, association. Yes. Yes. What they meant to say is they want to reconcile with you despite everything that happened. Okay, I'll leave it there because seriously, it's been going on forever and that's how reading goes sometimes. Okay, so have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah, ciao.